Alright. We've waited around 5 minutes. I think it's about time to begin, don't you guys? Alright. Let me just switch some screens here. Go to my main. Alright. Also, as usual, tell me if my mic is too loud, too soft, same thing with the music, whatever, I can adjust things at any time. And as always, if y'all have questions, just make sure to ask and I will do my best to answer. Okay, so, first things first, first things first, I just want to reiterate that this is not a class. I am not a teacher, nor am I an industry professional. This is just going to be like a fun little afternoon activity for people who want to draw creatures together. Yeah, I'm not an industry professional. Any advice I may give is just what has worked best for me personally as a freelance illustrator, and may contradict better advice given by people who are, actually qualified to give it. So, that being said, here is one tip that I do like to remind myself of. When designing a creature, appearance is certainly important, of course, obviously. But what makes that creature feel more alive is when each of its physical features not only look cool, but actually serve some kind of purpose in its environment. So think about where it might lie on the food chain, what kind of habitat it might live in, how it may have evolved, how it attracts a mate. Some of those things might be completely unnecessary for, like, the video game or movie or whatever you're trying to design this creature for, but it can help. So all these things will help to, like, flesh out your design and to make it more believable. And while you are indeed creating a creature that doesn't exist, basing certain aspects of its anatomy and features off of things that, already exist, will help to maximize its believability. So, for example, a lot of you may know that I draw a lot of dragons, and I base most of my core dragon anatomy, especially for my own original characters, off of lions. And I take a lot of inspiration for things like colors and extra things like frills and little poison bits and everything from marine life, because there's just so much you can work with there. Another point, this is not a contest. There's no winner, there's no prize for being the fastest person to finish a sketch or anything like that. And the primary goal of this is just to, have fun. So, yeah. Alright. And lastly, I do want to say that the VOD for this stream, the video on demand, will be kept uploaded on my channel. So if you can't stay for the whole thing, or you want to come back and revisit it with your own prompt, and you just want to have the timers and music and stuff, you can always come back later. So, yeah. Now, with all of that out of the way, let me explain what we're actually going to be doing today. So, you'll be given a prompt by a quote-unquote art director, aka me, describing what role the creature needs to play in the setting of the hypothetical video game or movie that we're doing this for. And as you guys can already see, the prompt is up on the screen, which says, this is a futuristic sci-fi video game which is set in space, but with an ancient Egyptian theme. So you are to design a centaur, and for those of you who don't know what a centaur is, traditionally it's like half man, half horse. So you're to design a centaur that is clearly alien, but still distinctly reminiscent of Egyptian themes. So you have a lot to work with there, so you have all the Egyptian gods, you have mummies, etc. And this creature specializes in melee combat. So obviously you could go the stereotypical route and just do, half man, half horse. But remember, this exercise is to really try theme. You can do basically whatever you want with it. So, yeah. You will be given 10 minutes to just kind of think of different attributes and to go online on a browser to look for different references for things like anatomy, weapons, features, color palettes, whatever. And I'll be setting up a timer for that. And then after that, you'll be given 20 minutes to draw some very quick thumbnail sketches. So this is really just brainstorming. It'll be for its form, silhouette, just to kind of get your really rough ideas down on paper. And they're not supposed to be finalized or anything, they're just really rough things. And then after that is going to be the main portion of this workshop, which is the 45-minute sketch, where you'll take some of the thumbnails that you like best, and you will turn it into an actual sketch concept of your finished creature. And of course, at the very end, like I promised, if you guys want, over on my Discord server, the link for that is going to be in the description. You can share your finished designs with me via the Discord link below, and if you want, I can project some of it up onto my screen, and we can discuss them, but again, you don't have to share it if you don't want to. Let me look at the comments just to make sure everything's working okay. My mic cut out for a bit. Okay, is my mic working now? Technical difficulties. Ba-da-ba. Okay, question, does it have to be a human horse, or can other animals be used? Yes, absolutely. Other animals can absolutely be used. You don't have to use a horse. Like, for me, personally, I think I'm probably going to go with a rhino, because I think those are cool. So yeah, you definitely do not have to just stick with human horse. Stretch it as much as you want. You can stick with human horse if you want to, but again, you can do pretty much whatever you want. So just kind of a, yeah, someone in the chat used the term centauroid. I like that, so yes. Do you have to stick with the human part? Absolutely not. For me, personally, I think I'm going to be basing it off of the Egyptian god Set. So, again, you can follow along with what I'm doing, and you can do your own thing. Again, this is just for fun. So, that being said, if you guys have any more questions before we begin, I will begin to set up the timer. And remember, this first portion is going to be 10 minutes for just looking up different references. Let me open up my incognito tab, where I look up some references. Put that up on the screen as well. Doing a Anubis top half, lizard bottom half. Ooh, that sounds cool. I like that idea. Alright, so as you can see, I have a couple of tabs open already. I suggest that you begin to do the same. And I will be beginning the 10-minute timer for looking up references starting now. Alright. So, Egyptian weaponry. One of the things that I think is really, really cool is Egyptian weapon design. Forgive me if I actually butcher the pronunciation of this, but I believe this is called a khopesh, or if that's how it's pronounced, I'm not entirely sure. So if I have enough time, I'm going to be giving my guys some weapons and some armor, so... Again, you guys don't have to add weapons and armor to this, that's just entirely your own choice. I just will, personally, if I have time. That's a costume thing, that's a prop. Do you have any actual examples? Good enough. Okay, I'm gonna copy this and paste it onto my screen. There we go. Okay. Ooh, Sobek/Croctor, that sounds really, really cool. The Sobek is the one with the crocodile or alligator head, correct, I think? Alright. What else do we have here? So Egyptians also used some different kinds of maces, although I think I'll stick with the more sickle thing. I feel like that'll probably work best for my design that I'm going for. Bust of Anubis. Gonna get this image of Ra here just for some color inspiration. Copy that and paste. So again, I mean, one of the things with concept art and just drawing in general is use references. You have the internet right there. That's, you are always free to look up different kinds of anatomy, different kinds of things for inspiration. As long as you don't like, directly copy someone else's idea or trace someone else's thing, like, that's a big no-no. But taking inspiration from things, on the other hand, is, like, that's great. So, as I said before, I think I'm going to be basing mine off of Set, because Anubis, well, he's kind of like the one that's most famous, I believe, in terms of Egyptian gods, because of, like, death and all that. I think he's actually pretty chill in terms of all the mythology, whereas Set is the one who, like, actually usurped the throne and goes to war and all that fun stuff. So if we're going to be designing a melee fighter, I think I'm going to be basing it off of Set. And I believe no one actually knows what Set, like the animal part of him, was supposed to be. So I have quite a bit of work with that. Okay. I like this interpretation. I'm gonna put this as well. Now I'm gonna look up some rhino anatomy, because as I said before, I wanted to do that. So, rhino anatomy. I love 3D models. 3D models are so good. Okay. I often like looking up, like muscle structure for different creatures. I find that it helps me a lot. Gonna load. Gonna check out the comments just to make sure y'all aren't asking this, just to make sure I am not missing any questions. Anubis is just a dog while Set has some crazy head shapes. Indeed. In fact, sea serpents are the most underrated. I love sea serpents. Just anything to do with the sea, man. You know? Just give me a good Leviathan or just a Kraken any day. Good old rhinos. So I already have quite a good muscle reference here, although I would like another one if I can. That's interesting, that one. So yeah, again, with the centaur stuff, you don't have to base it off of a horse. You don't have to have the standard 4 legs and then 2 arms thing. You can make it like a centipede if you really want. I mean, hey, because remember, if this is a quote-unquote sci-fi video game set in space, and one of the things that really screams space to me is cephalopods and bugs. So cephalopod. I love cuttlefish. If anyone knows me, like, personally, you will know that cuttlefish are my favorite animal, and I like to base so many things off of them because I love them so much. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish rhino set. Just combining as many things as possible into one creature. Alright. Got myself a cuttlefish. I love them. Okay, let me check how much time we have left in the, for this reference collecting session. Okay, so we have a little under 4 minutes left, just as a time check. And then we'll begin thumbnailing. Okay, cephalopods. What else do we want? Mantis mandibles. Because those are creepy. Yes. Nothing screams alien quite like a praying mantis. Alright. McDonald's. Okay, so I have the basic body, which I'm basing off of a rhino. Gonna be mixing in some cephalopod and mantis traits as well. We have Set for our main head. What Mantis shrimps. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Oh my goodness. My goodness, yes. I love mantis shrimps. Cthulhu in a nutshell. Ah. If mantises were big, they would be the scariest. Yes. That is definitely true. I agree with that. Ancient Egyptian armor. But make it space themed. What do these dudes wear? Okay, so they have kind of... Okay, that's not scale mail, but... I don't want costumes, I want accuracy. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get accuracy, am I? Ooh. I like that. I am going to reference that. Great canvas. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay. How much time do we have left? We have just over a minute. So make sure to get your final references in if you're still looking for them. And if you're just itching to draw already and you already have all of them, then you guys can start your thumbnails if you want. Oh, okay, so for those of you who came in a little bit late, I think I'm done collecting my references, so I will change my screen back to show the prompt again. Let me just clear these away. Oh, where's my pen? Here's my pen. I might actually need that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so just to reiterate, the prompt is a basically ancient Egyptian theme. You are creating a centaur that is an alien, basically, but with kind of Egyptian themes, which specializes in melee combat. Splicing a bit of whale in there. I love that. Okay. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1, done! Alright. So that timer is now up, and we will now begin the thumbnailing process. So this one is going to be 20 minutes long. And remember, these are just supposed to be incredibly rough things, just to kind of get, you know, a bit of a silhouette in there, and just kind of brainstorm. So I will be doing this along with you guys, of course. And, yeah. So I will be beginning the 20-minute timer starting now. Alright, let's get into these thumbs. Okay. Where's my rhino? Where's my rhino? I want my rhino. There's my rhino. Boop. Okay. Alright. There he is. There he is. Okay. Cool. The good rhino. Indeed. So remember, these thumbnails are just supposed to be really, really rough. Just kind of exploratory. Okay. And as it's an alien, I will probably give it 6 legs instead of 4. Big muscles. Put some lion in there too, why not? Leggies. Here we go. An exoskeleton. Ooh, I like that idea. Could the whole centaur theme be depicted as a curse of sorts? Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah, certainly. So again, this is, if you guys have any kind of unique idea and stuff like that, y'all don't have to ask me. You can just throw it in there. Okay. This lad needs back legs. By the way, if we get to the end of the 20-minute mark, and everyone is kind of thinking that they need more time, I will absolutely give that to them. Because again, this isn't like a test or anything. So, yeah. If anyone's inside of ideas just had eyes, I mean, that is always an option. A big tanky lad. Oop. Okay. Where is Set? That's Raw. I love Raw. We're good with Set. Okay. So the dude just kind of looks like an anteater, but we're gonna make him look like a cuttlefish because we can. Okay, there's thumbnail number 1. Speedrunning to catch up. Okay, you don't have to speedrun this. You can always turn back the video a little bit because it's gonna be kept up afterwards. But I mean, you can speedrun it if you want, but there's no obligation to do that. Okay, let me check the timer. We have 14 minutes. Ah. Okay. And again, if we're rushing for more time, we can always add on more time onto the clock because I'm not doing anything else today, and I don't know about you guys, but I like drawing, so yeah. That's thumbnail 1. Design a little thumbnail for this dude's head. Okay, I'm gonna get raw out of here because I don't need raw right now. I really like this artist's interpretation set. It's kind of cool. The original shape is kind of anteater-ish. Gotta love some multiple eyes, so we'll put that in there as well, because why not? Especially because you have all the fancy Egyptian eye makeup stuff going on. He's so ugly, I love him. Indeed. Cephalopod. set, my beloved. Okay. Yoop, yoop, yoop. Give him some gills too, because why not? I can do what I want. What about that? Remember that centaur thing someone bought out? I think should give it 2 real legs and a pair of feet. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I don't know whether it's based off a scarab or a centipede. Again, this is entirely your creature, so it is completely up to you, but as it is ancient Egypt themed, I would probably go with the scarab over the centipede, but again, that is completely up to you. Since the start, instead of joining, doing chores. Good for you, man. Good for you. But yes, I do like the carapace kind of idea. So if we had... This is the back. Scarab wings. Let me look up the scarab real quick. Scarab. Scarab beetle. Look at that lad. Wham! Copy. Yes, please. Create canvas from clipboard. Bam. So if that's like top down, then this guy can have kind of armor on that side. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright. Imagine a human body, but instead of a head, there's another human. That is so cursed. That is so cursed. I mean, I love it, but it's cursed. Love that. Okay. So, legs, and then the legs would go under there, and then this is the top half. Okay. How much time do we have? We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes for thumbnailing. Okay. Kind of like that idea for the head. So, general armor for body. We're doing that. We have 1 leg, 2 leg. Boop, boop, boop. Good rib cage. Okay, if I wanted the scarab armor, kind of be another one coming down like that, and then big one coming up like this. And then of course, because you guys know me, I love my shiny things, we will definitely make that shiny in the slight rendering. The tour, if you will. No. The humans, that's so cursed. It's so cursed. I love it. Oh, that's good. Okay. Gonna look up a reference for a rhino with, you know, skin on it. Love how big round your sketches are, make your art really recognizable. Aw, cute. I like my round shapes. Minotaurs are just reverse sent. I mean, you're not wrong. You're spitting facts, my guy. Yep. Okay. Leggy. Coming out like that. Large. This is a large boy. I mean, rhinos are, like, already pretty heavily armored, but having a scarab plating on top of that would be pretty cool. I gotta specify the anime references, which I sent up for a bunch of lizard cuts. Jeez, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's always the danger of, you know, looking up anatomy and stuff is, yeah. I don't know how rhino feet work, so I'm just gonna default to the shape, because that's the only thing I know how to do! Ah! Okay, we have about 6 minutes left, just as a heads up. Right, and this is the armor that I like the look of. So if he's gonna be wearing that... Torso, where's torso? Just gonna... Torso, good enough. Gonna have that really recognizable kind of circular chest plate thing. Ooh, I like what the designer did here with the wings. That's cool. Strapping. Boop, 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 boop. And then arms would come out here, so it's gonna kind of be like a vest. Vest. Come up with two totally different designs and can't pick one. That's the thing, is you can always do one of them now, and then you can rewind the stream and do the other one the second time if you want. Roll a dice. When in doubt, flip a coin and roll a dice. Okay. Nail, beltish kind of thing, and that will come out down like that. Do. And then, because, you know, space, gonna have some geometric designs in here. So that's gonna be kind of glowy. Yup. Okay. Cool. Space. Alright. For weaponry, it's the arc. So general design is we have a handle. Ooh. Or a hilt, I guess is proper terminology. And then boop. And then it kind of goes around like that. And then because it's space, space! Because it's space and it's futuristic. Shoulder cannons. Do I want to add shoulder cannons? Because space. Because space. See, decisions are hard. You know, shoulder cannon. Like, just having, like, a couple of big old, like, bazookas on the shoulder. Like, come on. Big old pew-pew. Okay, it's space. I can't not do that. Okay, this guy's gonna have... He's gonna have a mounted cannon. Okay, mounted cannon reference. What does that even look like? That is a camera. I'm not looking at a camera. Bazooka. That's what that looks like. I don't know my weaponry, guys. I'm not a weapon designer. I'm a creature designer. Ugh. Okay, well, if I just make like a tube-looking thing and then make it glow, that should be good enough, right? That's how that works. The space wouldn't be technology where the stars, darkened the void, dust cloud. Ooh. I mean, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. So if you have this, have like a strap thing going on here. With, okay. Cool. If you want to shout technology, you do geometric things like squares and straight lines and stuff. And if you want to do more natural biological stuff, I tend to go more with circles. So the more angular something is, the less natural it looks. Is generally what I've taken away from things. So I'll just add some geometric things in there. Shoulder cannon. Do I know what this is? No. Again, I am not a weapon designer. Although I kind of wish I was, because those are cool. I like looking at weapon concepts for video games and stuff. Big honkin' blaster. Yes. Okay, cool. Ah! Okay, that scared me. Timer is done. Do you guys want more time for thumbnailing, or do you want to move on to the main sketch? While you guys put your stuff in the comments, or not comments, the chat, I'm gonna hydrate, because that's important. Okay, one vote for more time. What do we say? Another 5 minutes? Okay, one for time, one for sketch. Let's do another 5 minutes, shall we? Just in case. Timer. You're good? Okay, let's do 3 minutes then. Because it seems like quite a few people are good, but let's... Thumbnail's too big. Okay. Yeah, let's do 3 minutes. 3 minute timer starting now for just finishing up your thumbnails. Sound good? And then we'll move on to the sketch. Hydration. Okay. Ooh. Cannon. Oh, I love that. Okay. Basic idea of what I'm doing. Creatures. There's many. I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. I love hearing your like thoughts and stuff so far, and your ideas in the chat. They all sound really cool. I'm excited to see. And of course, it wouldn't be sci-fi themed if we didn't have floating stuff to go along with the weaponry, now would it? Orbs. Ooh, maybe I'll make this kind of like black hole-ish. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so this will be like, boop. I'll have like stuff. There we go. Cosmetics, baby. Cosmetics. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Have some like floating rings. Like Saturn. That's a bit much. Around the hilt, maybe? Nah. That's a bit much. Yours is just flute. Honestly, good. It's just a fluffy. Post-apocalyptic also counts as sci-fi. That is true. That is true. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I'll mainly be doing this kind of thing for my main sketch. Boop. Doop, doop, doop. Boop, boop. Awesome. Okay, so I know it's technically just raw that has the giant circle, but do I want to give that to set? Ah! Okay. Timer is done. We will now be moving on to the actual sketch. So you guys can either take one of your thumbnails and refine it, or you can do an entirely different thing. That is completely up to you. It's just this one is going to be more refined. So this one is going to be 45 minutes long. Again, if we find out that we want more time at the very end, then I can always add more. So, yes. I will be beginning the 45-minute timer now. Okay. Gonna be removing the prompt. I'll still have it on a layer, so if you want to look at it again, just let me know. But I just want to give myself some more space. Okay. I'm gonna copy all of those dudes. Copy canvas. Create from clipboard. Okay. All of these guys can go away. And now I just have my thumbs. Yeah. Alright. Cool, so I'm going kind of off this guy. Zoom. It is zoom time. We are zooming in. Okay. Bring that down a bit. And then bring that up a bit, because I still want to look at my rhino anatomy. Okay. Also, if I ever go quiet for an extended period of time, it's just because I'm concentrating. Can you create your design in ZBrush? Of course you can! That's awesome. I wish I knew how to do 3D art. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Yeah, you are more than welcome to use any medium that you want to. So for me, that's my digital drawing tablet and paint tool Psi. Temptation to dragonify is overwhelming. I do like this kind of pose. If I generally went with that, boop, copy, paste. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Gorge. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up giving us more than 45 minutes, y'all. We'll see. Where's my cephalopod? Ah! Where's my cuttlefish? Where's my cuttlefish? That's not my cuttlefish. Give me my cuttlefish. There's my cuttlefish. Give. Okay. We love abominations. Yes. Good. Has little stick ears. Boop. Okay, heads too large. I love cuttlefish eyes. They're so cool, man. They're so cool. You have to go early, but can you submit your sketch to the Discord? Of course you can. Yeah, so, in my Discord channel, if you join it and you and you scroll down to the section entitled Art and Image Sharing, there should be a chat in there called Creature Design Workshop. So all you have to do is upload your thing there. You can add a little piece of text or something just describing kind of the choices that you made when designing it if you want to. You can give a little blurb. But yeah, so if you guys want to post any of your sketches that you've made today on the Discord, you can do that whenever you want to. So, yeah. I'm stealing my own idea, because if you guys notice in the thumbnail for today's stream, I pretty much did this exact thing where I gave the creature 3 cuttlefish eyes. I'm stealing my own idea. Recycling my own stuff. And of course, we're gonna have to give this guy the typical ancient Egyptian eye makeup. Egyptian eye makeup. Yeah. Boop. This guy's gonna have eyeliner for days. Stylish. I also won't have to read the terms and conditions plans for Discord, but wanna post my design. You don't have to read the whole thing. You can just accept. I haven't had a problem with Discord in the many years that I've been using it. If you don't want to post it to my Discord, you can also just post it online on social media and just tag me if you want. You can do that too. My social media things are in the description of this video, and also, oh no! Okay, sorry, whoops. Sorry, my connection isn't the greatest. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, if you guys don't want to post it to my Discord, but you still want to share it with me, you can post it to social media and just tag me. So, yeah. It is smart to read the whole thing, but I'm lazy. Okay. Boop. Alright. Gonna outline the main body first. Okay, that head is still a bit too big. It's too large. Okay. Don't really use any social media as a personal version. Ooh, nice. Okay. So the way I was doing this, he's kind of facing the back direction. So actually I want to have it going the other way, so he's facing more towards us, so I can showcase that helm design. Not helm, chest plate. Okay. There we go. This guy's gonna have muscles for days, cause, you know, it's, yeah. Okay. Rib cage. Not all of this is going to be on show because of the chest plate, but whatever. Okay. Is there going to be a section for refining the sketch? It depends how you guys feel after this. So this section is going to be like 45 minutes long. We can add on another section for refining it a little bit if you guys want to. It depends on how long you guys want to spend on this activity. So yeah. I might run on for longer. We'll see how we'll see how we go. Buff cuttlefish rhino with a gun. Yes. That is my creature design. Coming out there, and then this part is what's going to meld into the actual body of the rhino part. Submitter sketch? Nice. I shall check it out after we do the sketch section. That head is still too big. That is very large. Okay. Whoop. Gotta get those muscles in lots of round shapes. Bam. Okay. Now, how do we want the body? Arms. Greetings! Yes, welcome to the stream. If you are just joining now, the prompt which we're working on is a futuristic sci-fi video game character. It's set in space, but it has an ancient Egyptian theme, and you are to design a centaur, but with making it so that it accentuates its alien properties and also kind of has that Egyptian theme going on. So, yeah. Not allowed on Discord, that is a-okay. If you still want to share your designs with me, you can just post it on any other social media that you may have, and tag me if you want to. Arms. How do hold? How do hold weapon? How do hand work? Okay. I am currently looking at myself in a mirror doing a weird hand gesture so that I can use it as a reference. Okay. How hold? How do hold? Alright. But yeah, that's another tip, I guess, is get yourself like one of those cheap little like makeup mirrors that are kind of small, and just keep it on your desk if you're an artist, because that way you can just look at your face, look at your hands, as a reference, because yeah, that certainly helps me a lot. God, hands are terrible, man. Okay. Ah, that's gonna go. That's gonna go. Need a reference. I need a better reference. Hand holding hilt. There we go. Need to make sure it's on the right side. That's too fancy. Copy. Click the canvas. Need to make sure this is on the right side of the body, so I'm not drawing it backwards. I believe it is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ah. Wrong image. There we go. I have to go post your final project. So, alright, thank you so much for coming while you could. I'm looking forward to seeing your design. So do you draw things based on what I draw? Not necessarily on exactly what I'm doing. You have the prompt, which is to design a centaur with an ancient Egyptian theme, but also set in space. So there's that. You can do pretty much exactly what I'm doing. You can copy my design if you want, but mainly the goal of this workshop is to exercise your own creativity. So if you have any ideas surrounding ancient Egypt and space and centaurs, feel free to do that. How do hands work? I don't know. One, two. Okay. Six. hands. The day I understand how to draw hands properly is the day I evolve into my final form. Good enough. Shapes. Shapes. All right. Da 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 da. 100 bodies. How are do? Exactly. My creature is nightmare fuel. Good! Good! I'm so excited to see your guys' designs. My gosh. This is fun. I want to do this again. In this house, we love nightmare fuel. Correct. Hands. Hand reference. Give me a creepy pose. Give me hand pose. Hand. Those are too dainty. I don't want dainty hands. Claw? Question mark? It go gnaw. That'll take me too long. In this house, we love nightmare fuel. Exactly. Okay. What if I did asymmetrical? Yes. Ooh. Okay. Sword hand. This is literally just my excuse to just not want to draw hands. It's just making the hand itself into a weapon. You're doing great, chat. Keep it up. Yes, exactly. I want to do the sword hand. That's a bit much. One, two, three. Congrats, you're doing it. Exactly. So remember, guys, the goal of this is to just have fun. Large claws, my beloved. When in doubt, just put some really, really big talons on it, and that makes it better. Is this how hands work? The answer is no, but if I put enough lines in there, it will give off the appearance that I know what I'm doing, and that's all that matters. Literally, like, the best way to improve with art is just to wing it. You know? Like, seriously, it's just like, step out of your comfort zone. You know, like for me, that's drawing backgrounds. Just throw yourself into it. And like, yeah, the first few times, like, it's not gonna look good. But that's how you learn, is by trying the really, really hard stuff. Okay. Ooh. Gonna give this guy just a slightly longer neck. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Claws. Forgot them on this hand. How dare I? Yoop. Yoop. There, and there, and there, and there. Yeah. Claws, baby! Okay. Hydration. I'm gonna do that before moving on to the rhino body. Also, yeah, the timer... The timer's at 12 minutes. But we're not gonna listen to that. I'm gonna give you guys more time. In fact, I'm just gonna turn off the timer, and we're just gonna sketch. Yes, remember to stretch. Stretch your hands, do some little head circles. Yes. You are being very responsible, Miss Light. I appreciate that. Yes, carpal tunnel is not fun. Do some little wrist rolls. In fact, I shall do it too. You can probably hear them cracking in the background, actually. So, yep. Stretchies. Eee. Oh yeah, that felt good. Okay. Now on to Rhino. I think I actually made that top half of the body a bit too large. So what we're gonna do, shrink. Yeah. We're gonna increase the overall size so that I can still do things. I'm gonna erase this part of the bottom sketch so that I don't confuse myself. Okay. Good enough. Rhino time. We'll add the armor and weaponry later. Okay. We are adding scarab. Actually, I'll do that. I'll do that afterwards. Yeah. Okay, adding that there. Lad has a large tum-tum. Because rhinos are just naturally probably one of the most, if not the most, tankiest animals in existence. Messing with a person who decides Mollish is fake. Here we go. Horns, look, oh my gosh, horns are difficult. You have to kind of keep a good sense of volume with them. It's hard. So. Oh yeah, hippos. How did I forget about hippos? Yeah. Hippos are insane, y'all. They look adorable as babies, but it's like, mm-mm. Okay. Leg. There. Come down to here. I'm not entirely gonna follow the normal rhino anatomy just because I'm not used to drawing rhinos. So we're gonna do kind of base rhino, but I'm gonna add in a bit of lion because that's just what I am the most used to drawing. I do have that really, really cool, huge muscle that connects their neck, which is kind of cool, but we can't really do that here because, you know, centaur. Anyway, so that kind of goes like that and around, and then because we have another leg, I'll be doing another one here-ish. So, there. And then this one, so it's going to kind of connect there, kind of come up. like that. There we go. Outlining some basic shapes. Those ain't playing exactly. Okay. And this kind of goes down like that. This needs to go out more. Okay, because that kind of comes up like that. And then we have there, kind of like that. Yeah, don't be afraid to be rough with sketches, because you can always erase stuff, especially if you're doing it with like digital art. Okay. All of this I'm gonna move in a bit. There we go. That looks better. I think. Yeah. Okay. Stomach area I need to redo. Of course we have puzzles, and then we have these. Okay. All right. Big spiky. Oh yeah, all the music is from this thing called Pretzel Rocks. It's supposed to be full of like non-copyrighted stuff so that this video doesn't get blasted. leg. Boop. For 1 second of copyright, yep. Yeah, the worst is, what is that? Is it Universal Music Group or something? Because Universal Music Group claims, like, everything nowadays. You have to be super careful. It's really upsetting. It's like, come on, man. I just want to play some video game soundtracks. Okay, so technically that's the 45-minute timer down. But, you know, we're gonna continue drawing. Don't know why that's there, so I'm going to remove that comment. And also put the user in timeout, because don't say things like that. It was probably a joke, but, like, just don't. You know, not to me or to anyone else in the chat. You know? So don't do that. Yeah, just ignore it, chat. It's okay. Stop. Acting a little sus. God, that's so cursed. I'm so sorry. Okay. This sketch needs to be moved a little bit up. And the leggies need to be moved a little bit down because they are currently very short. Slime Rancher 2. Wow. I never played Slime Rancher 1. I heard that it was really good. I just never did it myself. There's a lot of games I haven't played that I really want to. Okay. Time for leggies. It is leg time. Alright. Leg. This isn't what rhino feet look like, but that's okay because this is an alien. Gonna give it some sharp dew claws because why not? Like using a basic jumping in. Yep. Yep. Leg. It is time for leg. And tilt that a wee bit. Leg. There we go. We have some good leg going on here, chat. That can go. And then, of course, we have leg number 2. And then erase some of that. Okay. We are getting somewhere. How do people have cried over character death? Oh yeah, I've absolutely cried over character deaths before. I think the hardest I ever sobbed to a video game was probably with The Last Guardian. Yeah. I cry really easily when it comes to video games. God, Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is so good. Flavor, this one has a slightly longer dew claw. Because why not? But yeah, The Last Guardian is really, really good. Little Nightmares 2, yes. Yes, such a good game. One of my favorites, actually. I watched Jacksepticeye play through it, and then I also watched Rombu play through it. Easily one of my favorite horror games. Just the whole concept, the art direction is just amazing. I mean, if they came out with an art book, I would buy it instantly. Magnus Archives, yes. Heck yes. Night in the Woods! Oh my gosh, Night in the Woods has such a good soundtrack, too. Oh my gosh. God, what's the little fox's name? Is it Greg? Is that the fox? I can't remember the characters' names, but I love them. I love them so much. Fundy did a Little Nightmares 2 playthrough. I have to watch that. That's one of those, it's one of those games where I can watch the playthrough many times. Another one is Off. I love Off. Have you all here heard of Off? It's a really, really good game. If you haven't heard of it, I would recommend checking it out. Okay. It is back leg time. Yes, Off. Pepper steak, am I right? Pepper Steak is such a good song. I have to check to see if it's not copyrighted, because if it's not, then I'm going to be adding it to my normal art stream playlist. leg. Can we combine these layers? I think we can. I think we can do that now. Okay. Cool. Need to add this. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Oh, I accidentally combined the wrong layers. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. Da 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 da. Restarted by accident and have to play through. Doing a video, but aw, I'm sorry. Where's the only video game played is Spore! Spore is so good! I love Spore. Okay, when I was younger, I played basically nothing but Spore. My gosh, I don't think I ever even got to the space stage. I just stayed in creature stage all the time. I made so many creatures. So good. Noises pen makes against a tablet is weirdly satisfying. Ayy. I like little pen scratching noises. It's soothing. I am using a drawing tablet, yeah. Wacom Cintiq Pro. Spore is hilarious. I love it. Line art is agony. I agree with you. The videos where people make sculptures is... Yes! Do you watch Dark Edge TV? I think that's their name. I've been following them for years with their Spore sculpts. Like, I don't even play Spore anymore, but I still follow that channel because, like, I've been following them ever since they made, like, the Valley of the Dragons series or whatever it was. But yeah, if you like Spore and you've been around a while, you should probably know the channel Dark Edge TV. Hey. But yeah, that was actually one of the first YouTube channels I think I ever actually subscribed to when I was younger. Okay. Time to add some armor. Where's that chest plate? There it is. There it is. Nope. There we go. Boop. Boop. Okay. Wrong layer. Wrong layer! No, why do we even have that layer? Delete the layer, Kronk. God, I wish I could do actual voice impressions. Monster Hunter, oh my gosh. I used to play Monster Hunter on the PSP, but I haven't played it since. The creature designs are absolutely fantastic, and I want to get back into it, but, yeah. Haven't played it in a long time. Big ol' circle thing. Planning on playing the Elder Scrolls? Ooh, nice. I think I'm like one of the only people out of my friends that has not played Skyrim. Imagine this thing just peers into your window at midnight and starts making squid noises, yep. No one expects the Emperor's New Groove references. Just you wait until I start pulling out my Monty Python references. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. That's what everyone's saying to this poor chap. Because he's not the prettiest lad. Cursed Squidward, yep. I nearly sold my arm, I was so scared. God, my favorite scene from the entire Holy Grail is probably the Killer Bunny scene. It's just so good. I used to be able to recite the entire thing, but I can't anymore, unfortunately. He's a gorgeous lad. I've never seen the Holy Grail. Yes! Yes! Watch Life of Brian, it's so good. British dickish. God, it's like... Monty Python is so great. Bring us some shrubbery! Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. I need to rewatch the Holy Grail. I haven't seen it in like a year. I need to do just like a whole marathon. That would be fun. Okay. It's gonna come out like that. Here we go. Boop. We have the feathers. And then another line. Of carved plumage. There it is. Da, 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 da. Gotta run. Hey, for reverse of the. Oh no! Oh no! I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to seeing your design later. I'm glad you're able to come for as long as you could. Making a chat when done uploading it. Nice. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna copy and paste that whole thing. So I can save that for later. Okay. And then we have this whole vest thing going on. Will your reviews talk about Resigner for post on social media instead of Discord? It depends if I see it. And it also depends on how much time I have. If I have time at the end of this, and I do also see it on social media, I will. But I can't make a concrete promise. So I will if I can. No, your headphones not rip. Guess you'll just have to play this out of your desktop. Just draw all these fantasy creatures as a kid. Want to start doing that again? Do it! Just do it! If you have any old sketchbook or a notepad or a math notebook or anything like that, just doodle. Okay. Gonna have this coming down here like that. And then coming up there like this. Okay. Walking with dinosaurs? Yes. There was this one, like, mockumentary that I watched a long time ago that was about dragons. And it, like, had fake little scientific explanations for, like, how they breathe fire and stuff. And I was just fascinated with it as a kid. Was anyone else really into the Dragonology books? I think it was on YouTube, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they had the whole CGI dragon thing, and I believe, like, it went into, like, a cave in the mountains or something at the end, and then it, like, died, and then I was really sad. But yeah, Dragonology books were my life. That's what got me into dragons. Well, aside from playing, like, Spyro and stuff, the Dragonology books, like, those were my... I treated them like a Bible or something like that. You know? I had, like, the entire handbook pretty much memorized. You know? So when do I look at the entries? Again, this isn't a competition or anything like that, but I will take a look at all of your sketches and stuff, at the end of this. So, Mocking is called Dragons Offend. Yes! Yes, it was! That's the title. Yep. The big red cover one for, like, yep. Such a good book. I had both the main one, which is the red cover one, and also the Dragonology Handbook, which is a slightly smaller one with more sketches and stuff in it. 10 Commandments of Dragonology. I don't like what I did there. Don't like the flow of that armor very much. No Practical Guide to Dragons. A. You don't think they're in print anymore? Wait, did they stop making them? I'm upset. Ooh, Metal Dragons, yeah. I've never actually played Roblox. It's been recommended to me a lot, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Go. Okay. How long have I been doing art? I mean, traditionally, basically since I could hold a pencil, but I started doing digital art, in very early 2015. So, what would that be? 5, 6 years? 6 or 7 years for digital art. So, it's mainly just practice. I mean, some people say, like, it's like, oh, you have, like, a natural talent or something. It's like, no, that's not the case. I mean, sometimes, like, someone can have, like, a natural talent for something, but that only takes them so far. Most of it is just practice. Like, you just have to constantly do it. You constantly have to look up tutorials. You know, just trying things out of your comfort zone. Talk to people who are actually, like, in the industry and stuff. Get some tips from them. One of the main things that helped me a lot for learning digital art was watching speed paints. For like artists and stuff that I admired, I watched speed paints all the time. That helped me a lot. Okay. Putting this in here. Little swirly design come up here, because I like some good old geometric stuff sometimes. Loop. Okay. Have you seen the speculative documentary Alien Planets? Is that the thing on Netflix? Is like the newish thing? Because I haven't seen the whole thing, and it's a series, and I really like the creatures' designs and stuff that they have there. Because they kind of exemplified that, I suppose, like, creature design principle of, like, function as opposed to just looking pretty. Which was really cool. Oh, Alien Worlds, okay, yeah. Would you call out or ever made as many creature designs? Nice. Come out that. There we go. Armor. Thank you. gonna put that like that. And then one on that side. Yeah, the only thing I wish I had done with this creature design is made it more futuristic, but I'm fine with this. Just imagining a bunch of ancient Egyptian space abominations having tea together. Yes. Good. Just meat for bread. Yes. I love that. I love that. I just joined. Is it too late for you to join in? Not at all. You can also skip back to the beginning to see like the prompt and stuff if you want. It's a bit late to do the like searching up references and stuff. But you can sketch along with us. The prompt is basically Egyptian space centaur. So, yeah. Yeah. I was so down on myself about my art, but just tried having the mindset and still improving my art will look really nice. Exactly. That is a positive mindset. One of the things that I like to do is, so like on my DeviantArt, for example, that's my oldest social media account that I have hundreds and hundreds of drawings up there that are just really, really old, super cringy, bad, not good, but I don't delete any of them. And the reason is because I like to look back on them and look at how far I've come. Because your improvement in your art is going to be very, very slow and gradual. So when you're kind of in the moment and you're looking at your art, you kind of don't really appreciate how much you've actually improved. But if you actually take the time to look back at some of your earlier stuff, you'll see, oh, my sense of volume is now better. Or, oh, I am slightly less awful at hands now than I was before, although I still have a long way to go. And what's cool is that you can kind of compare on, like, what you've like been focusing on. Like for me, I've been practicing human anatomy more now. I still have so much to learn, but I am much better now than I was, even like last year. So, I've been focusing a lot on that. One of the things which I've been avoiding, which I'm trying to get better at now, is backgrounds. So, and also just perspective in general. So taking a look back at your old stuff can really, really help you to like look at how much you've improved, what you've kind of subconsciously been focusing on, and what other things you need to like focus on a bit more in the future. Oh yeah, that's the thing with cartoons, is one of the things I've learned is that in order to break the rules, you have to learn them first. So if you look at any, like, really, really famous cartoonist, they will also be able to do, like, a really realistic portrait. Like, human anatomy, my abhorred. Yeah, exactly. It's not fair, it's sad, but once you understand actual anatomy, and you understand, like, the different kinds of proportions and stuff, then you can start exaggerating stuff in cartoons and simplifying things and have it still be believable. So, I'm not there yet, which is why I'm trying to practice more realistic things before I jump into trying to refine a more cartoony style. So, yeah. What am I drawing? I am drawing a Egyptian space centaur. Humans are just the freaking worst, man. Like, our spines, bad. Our hips, terrible. Like, no. Horses and humans are the worst. Like, evolution, why did you do this to us, man? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a bit, because I need to get back to drawing. Whatever made this really. Yep, let's just try each other and hate it. Yep. Hydration, yes. Okay. There's the top half of the armor. Gonna erase the stuff beneath it so we can actually see what's going on. I love this part. This is really satisfying. I probably won't end up adding the big old shoulder cannon that I was talking about beforehand. If I were to spend more time on this, I would. But I don't want to take up, like, too much more of your guys' time, and I also want to make sure that I get a chance to actually, like, look at your designs, and discuss them as well. So, I'm gonna add the carapace, and the weapon, and then I will probably begin to start reviewing your guys' stuff. Do you color your drawings? If you have time and you want to, go ahead. I likely won't, because I probably won't have time. But if you finish your line art and stuff, and you're kind of just chilling, then go ahead. Yep, the shoulder cannons will be there in spirit, guys. If I return to this drawing, I'll probably add them again. Just because I really like the concept. Shoulder cannons. Okay. Weapon. Okay. Kind of a hilt going on. Go. Okay. I'm trying to finish do it sometime later. Nice. Shoulder cannons could just be for higher rank specific. Ooh, that'll be an idea. I like that. You said you're going to use cuttlefish references. I thought the weird set snout would be tentacles, and yep, that is. That's what I'm doing. Anteater? Nah. Goat? Nah. Jackal? Nah. It's a cuttlefish. God, wouldn't that be hilarious if that's, like, actually what... I mean, obviously it's not, but... That would be so funny. Okay, this is gonna go... Decrease the canvas just a little bit. Here he is. Here he is. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Lost most of the Egyptian aspect along the way. That is a-okay. I've kept the Egyptian aspect and kind of threw the space stuff out of the window, but it's fine. I'll put it on Discord. Nice. I'm excited to see. I haven't looked at any of them yet, but I am really looking forward to it. I need more room. Move my hand out like that. There we go. There we go. Thin up there like that, and then I love the shape of these things. They're very satisfying. Satisfying to draw. Kind of come out like that. There it is. Haha. Cool. Don't have details yet? That is a-okay. Doesn't have to be super detailed. Think you'll put yours on DeviantArt? Awesome! I really like Rombo, don't I? I do, yes. He's my favorite character from the Dream SMP. Hands are finally looking good. Nice! Rock of Ages. I actually haven't. It's been, again, it's been recommended to me, but I haven't seen it. I don't really watch a ton of movies, to be honest. Here he is. Here's the big beautiful boy. can at least clean up the top half of it. Oop. Wrong layer. It's got the coal eyeliner going on. There we go. Cuttlefish eyes, baby. Alright. Have I watched any of the Star Trek shows? I haven't watched Star Trek. What about Doctor Who? I have watched Doctor Who. I started with Christopher Eccleston. I watched all of David Tennant, all of Matt Smith, all of Peter Capaldi, but I haven't seen any of the newest Doctor. But Lorax of the Pog, and now I give you a sub. Thank you! I appreciate that. Speaking of Rumble, I love how Moose Poo started off as a joke, just kind of gratified. Yes! Yep. Yeah, my current Rambo design, Moose Boo, it started out entirely as a joke, and then I just started to grow more and more unironically attached to it. So here we are. Y'all are not ready for this animatic, which I'm currently working on. It's angsty as hell, and it's gonna be great. Yes, hydrate. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. There he is. There's the lad. Combine counts as a centaur. That's totally okay. What is DeviantArt for? It's art social media. Okay, so DeviantArt is an art sharing website. It's been around for a very, very long time. A lot of people left the website when it updated its overall layout to this thing called Eclipse. But I personally stayed on because at the time that was the account where I had by far my largest social media following, but now that has since been surpassed by YouTube, so. And again, thank you. I completely forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but this is technically my 7,000 subscriber, like, thank you video, so thank you for all of your support and everything. Like, I couldn't have done this without you, and just the fact that you guys apparently like my weird concepts and art and humor and stuff to stick around just really means a lot to me, so thank you. Aw, thanks, guys. For the most part, I really, really love my chat, because y'all are just so chill. And 99% of the time, you're just super nice and supportive. Not of just me, but of everyone else in the chat as well, which is just great. And I mean that completely, like, sincerely. I mean, it's amazing, just the amount of support that you guys have. Not just for me, but for your peers as well, so thank you. Glad to find I had a channel required looking on the DR for a few months now. Hey! Do I like Marvel? Yes. Do I think it's the best thing in the world? No. Do I think the storylines are incredibly well written? But I do enjoy watching it. Found from fart state for the person, save for the personality. Hey! Gosh. Kazoo. I don't have my kazoo on me right now because this isn't really the stream for it, because I'm trying to be a little bit more serious this stream, but like on other art streams, you never know when I'm gonna bust out the kazoo, man. It's just always a threat lurking in the background. There's my cuttlefish. Oh, I forgot to add Mantis features. Oh well. Oh well indeed. Adding some more unnecessary details. Boop, 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 boop. There he is. There he is. There's the lad. Okay. Adding this in. There it goes. Sometimes Pog, indeed. You on Kazoo! Huge fan of the MCU and also legendary Godzilla films. Nice! I really need to watch more of the Godzilla stuff. I just haven't. Think about the Mollish spitting in a chair for 3 minutes. Yeah, that was the peak of my career, honestly. Am I ready for the alpacalypse? Like, the apocalypse, but with alpacas? I mean, I wasn't aware that that was a thing, but now I do need to prep myself. This is such a spam the Bod Ross emoji, oh my gosh. If I get to like a certain follower count, I might start streaming on Twitch, because I think overall Twitch is a better streaming program than YouTube by like a landslide, but of course, you know, all of my followers are currently on here, so I'm sticking with YouTube for the foreseeable future, but I might switch to Twitch at some other point. But y'all don't have to worry about that right now. So, just some thoughts. Where did the music go? There it is, okay. It just suddenly paused for no reason. It's like, it's very quiet in here, and I don't much appreciate that. Okay, I think the intro to this song is just abnormally quiet. Gonna wait. No! Come back! There we go. No! Lasso select tool, both my beloved and my abhorred. Because it's such a useful tool, but at the same time, constantly just doesn't do what I want sometimes. I will likely not clean up this hand any more than this, because the more I refine hands, the less they look like hands. So... muscles. There we go. Haha. This is starting to come together. Details immaculate. Oh, thank you. Eee. The only monsters I've seen as far as Kong Skull Island. In terms of culture for Pacific. Ooh. I've got to watch those. The art you did in general art? I will in a bit. Muscles. Okay. Now I've got to add that carapace. Carapace? Yeah. Where's the beetle? Where's the beetle? That's not a beetle, that's a cuttlefish, who I love very much. But that's not what I'm looking for. There it is. There she is. Bam. Okay. have it around like that, kinda. Eh, good enough. And then back shell. It's just gonna come up like that. Be all smooth at the back. Thanks for subscribing! Aw. Why is it quiet again? Where's my music? Loading? Why? Why? Why are you loading? Oh no. I don't know if my Wi-Fi's going or something. The stream still looks okay at the moment, but is the site down? Stations. Okay, I don't know if Pretzel Rocks is just not working. Okay, it's just not working for me. Well, I'm gonna switch to my streaming playlist then, I guess. That was unintended. So prepare for a change in vibe. Where's my streaming playlist? Streaming playlist. Gonna turn this down, because otherwise it's gonna be way too loud. Actually, hang on. Because I think there's some stuff in there that actually isn't copyright free. So I'm just gonna look up Lemon Demon Instrumental. Okay. This is a bit loud. Gonna turn it down a bit. Okay. Well, non-copyright music. Default Lemon Demon Instrumental. Yep. Okay. Now back to art. Eighth Wonder is a bop. It is such a bop. I'm trying with every fiber in my being to just not sing right now. Sounds like some Cartoon Network TV show intro music. Yep. Yep. He's dancing. He's dancing, Your Honor. But yeah, when Eighth Wonder comes on, I will probably sing. Amazing. Okay. Also, as per your guys' suggestions for a previous stream, I finally listened to the Friday Night Funkin' music, and it is really good. You're back. Why is Lemon Demon playing? That's because the non-copyright, thing, like lo-fi music site that I was using just stopped working, so I'm defaulting to Lemon Demon. Oh yeah, I know, Neil Ciceringa made the prototype for Gravity Falls. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's Neil Ciceringa! Carapace. Friday Night Funkin' music is cursed and will forever be annoying. Yep. The Fat Rat, yep. That's on my normal streaming playlist too, but I need to change it, because apparently the Undertale songs were claimed from the last stream that I did, which is weird, because I thought Undertale was non-copyrighted, but screw me, I guess. You don't think you did a good job on yours? Okay, well there's no... A, this isn't a competition. B, there is no right way to do these things. There's no, like, correct way to do, like, creature design and stuff like that. All you do is just use your imagination, and that is it. It doesn't have to be the Mona Lisa. All it has to be is your best effort, and that's all that matters. Droxa, would you mind not spamming chat, please? Okay. Ha ha ha. Oh look, it's a bop. Here it comes, yep. New species. Big cat. DD. DDD. Coming back. freaking impossible to not sing along to this song. Yes, that is correct, Miss Light. There's a channel specifically for this workshop. Don't hang up yet. I'm not done. I'm an expert. I'm the one who was right all along. Better to be laughed at than wrong. I'm an expert in my field. UFology, yes, it's all real. Ancient aliens, it's all true. I'm an expert just like you, and like you, I'm a genius. Before my time, disbelieving now, that's the real crime. Pretty soon they'll discover me in the super saga SOC. Tried to call you every day, what can I say? I'm vibing. I did voices for the Transformers. Nice. What a bop. Love Lemon Demon. So good. Ooh, I haven't listened to the vibe music yet. I will have to do that, because I do enjoy discovering new music. Do I like the Carapace? Do I not? How do you stop comparing yourself to others and making yourself feel bad? Okay, this is a huge thing. So, it's very, very hard to stop comparing yourself to others. One of the main things which helped me to do it is I stopped trying to constantly look at other people's work and be like, oh, I can't ever do that. And I started to say instead, I can't do that at this point. And so I made it a goal to be, and then I started to say, I will be able to do that in the future if I practice. And so instead of trying to compare my art to other people, I started to simply just compare myself to myself. So I would look back at my previous art and see my own improvement. And if I didn't think that I was improving enough, then I would look at different tutorials and stuff and be like, I recognize that I don't understand this thing, and I don't know this concept very well, if at all. So I'm going to put a lot of time into practicing this particular concept, or art, or anatomy, or whatever. And so if you start comparing yourself to yourself, as opposed to constantly looking at other people's artwork and telling yourself that you'll never get there, then you'll start to improve. Because, yeah, I mean, like, there's plenty of artists out there who I greatly admire that it's like, their skill is way above mine, right? But instead of saying, oh, that'll never be me, I'll just say instead, what does this person do differently to me, and how can I replicate that in my own work to try to get closer to that? It is very, very hard to start to switch your mindset, but honestly, you've probably heard of the phrase, fake it till you make it, right? That's one of the things which has honestly worked the best for myself, is, even though I didn't believe it one bit in the beginning, I started to constantly say to myself, I'm going to get better art. And I am going to be good. And at that point, like when I first started saying that, it was like, that's ridiculous, that doesn't make any sense, that's not true. But the more I said it to myself, the more I started believing it. And you've probably heard the thing about when you're sad, you should just smile anyway. Because when you actually smile, your brain actually, like, releases chemicals and stuff that actually do make you feel better, even though, like, nothing has actually happened to make you feel better. So it's a bit like that, except with physically smiling. It's with, I suppose, just like telling yourself that you will get there. I believe in you. You've got this, man. It may take a while, but you've got this. I believe in you. I won't hurt you unless you cheat. You can see me behind the screen. I'm half human, half machine.
This is gonna change our whole feeling how I feel. I'll accept the hungry if you be my new-eyed girl.
Backing vocals. If you guys want a really, really good laugh, look up 500 Miles, but just the backing vocals. It's hilarious. It just sounds like a guy running out of breath, and it's just really funny. Fourth Texas Studios this ring first. Honestly, slapping mantis arms onto something is like good choice. Still trying to decide if I like this or not. Okay, I like it a bit more in the details now. The carapace, I mean, specifically. Get off the stream and work for a paper for a content creator. I mean, you do you, man. You could listen to the stream in the background and also do the PMV. You can always come back to this later if you want. If you haven't eaten all day, go grab a snack! Nourish yourself! Hydrate! Please! Go eat food. The stream will be here when you get back. Go eat food. Somebody get those men an inhaler. Yep. Have I ever heard of Glitchtail? I have. That's one of those Undertale AU things, right? I don't know much about it, but I have heard of it. I got really into the Undertale fandom before it became huge, because I was following Toby Fox's work when he was in, like, doing Homestuck stuff, which was before Undertale. So I, like, by the time that the Undertale fandom was huge and all those things were, like, being made, I wasn't really much in the fandom anymore. So, yee. Madness Combat. I have never heard of that, no. Undertale's so good, but don't dive too far, it'll be brutally slapped by reality. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. I've heard about that side of the fandom. Yeah, I'd like to avoid that if possible. So I'm gonna take Hussey's right. He doesn't deserve. Oh my god. Okay, well, Homestuck 2, or whatever it is now, wasn't actually being written by him, which is why it's bad. My god, I was listening to this song in the shower the other day, and I feel like if anyone heard that, they'd probably be really concerned. Oh, the main Homestuck? Yeah, it's whack. The main one is whack. It's all whack. I'm one of those, like, Homestuck fans where it's like, oh, Homestuck is garbage. It's like, yeah, it is. I still like it, though. Strong guy fights other guy who wants to kill him because he hit a guy with a boombox. Oh! It's fun garbage. Ah yes, the creepy clown laughter. Love that. To anyone that just doesn't know what Lemon Demon is, I'm sorry that you have to listen to this. One time I watched a wrong edit falling down a crit. Yep. Yep. Time I watched Gangnam Style and I cried. Yeah, for different reasons, man. This stream will take about 2 hours. Also me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Pretty fun. Aw, thank you. That's sweet of you. It's funny, because my voice is actually much more suited to, like, typical choir music, you know? Like that kind of stuff, which is upsetting, because, like, I wish I could do, like, metal and rock and stuff, but I'm more suited to, like, singing in Latin, which is not, obviously, Lemon Demon. So, you know, it's fine. I love Lemon Demon just because they're so weird. It's so great. I love music artists that make just weird-ass music and just vibe with it, you know? Like Tally Hall. Tally Hall's great. What's the other guy? Will Wood. Will Wood and the Tapeworms. It's good. See, whether or not you can sing doesn't matter. What does matter is whether or not you enjoy singing. Because if you enjoy singing, then just sing. And it doesn't matter if you're good or not. What matters is that you're having fun. And that sounds cheesy as hell, but it's true. So. Ha ha ha. Ah, no. Oh yeah, Jack Stauber is good as well. Tally Hall is really good. Living Tombstone is also really good, yeah. There's a bunch of really weird, like, niche artists that I listen to. But yeah, if you guys are in my Discord server and you have any knowledge of, like, copyright-free, like, video game soundtracks and stuff like that, link them to me, because I will take a listen to them, and I may add them to my stream playlist if I vibe with them and they actually are copyright-free. Oh yeah, Penelope Scott is great! I love her. God, the first time I actually listened to her lyrics, dang. She's the one that did Rat, right? And Sweet Hibiscus Tea. Cave Town is also good. Derivicate, yes. If I like weird music, when I try Madness Combat, I will check it out. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard stuff by Will Wood, I would definitely recommend checking him out. His stuff is also weird as heck, but good. Specifically Memento Mori and Hand Me My Shovel, I'm Going In. Those two I listen to a lot. Oh, and it was like Dr. Sunshine is Dead. That's another good one. Oh yeah, I'm also subscribed to Amanda Fagan and Croth as well. I probably butchered their names, but yes, I am subbed to them. And I think I actually have both of their songs on like one of my mega playlists. But yeah, if you guys ever want to check out my weird music taste, on Spotify, in like my kind of Q&A-ish section, I think, I have a link to my mega playlist called Mollish's Miscellaneous Mashup of Marvelous Mayhem that has like over I think it has like close to like 2,000 songs or something on it. It's basically just all the songs that I've listened to that I vibe with. I listen to it when I'm driving on the freeway. This is my jam, guys. Extra clever, earthbound spirit, ghost in the form of a mongoose. And I have hands, and I have feet. Mind Electric is good too. I am a freak. Hello, I'm here. I'm living in the walls. I know I might be small, but Mollish, what is your opinion on people who actively violate privacy laws? Just help fire one. By privacy, what kinds of privacy law? I mean, like, in general, I'm very much a rule follower myself. I mean, like, especially if you're poking your nose into someone else's business, like, where you shouldn't be, then, like, don't do that. And, like, if you're trying to find someone's information that you shouldn't be trying to find, then don't do that. Just basic etiquette and being safe on the internet. Eating applesauce? Applesauce is nice. I like applesauce. Muscles. Don't know what song I absolutely love it is. Brother Best. I may have heard of it. Hey Loftus, I love Mother Mother. Mother Mother is so good. They have a new album out? I have not listened to it. I need to. I will do that after I end the stream. I'm gonna finish up this body, and then I will do the review thing. Glass Animals is also great too, yeah. Where are we? Rip my stylus, yep. If someone does something you aren't comfortable with, speak up about it to an adult and get it sorted, because they can get out of hand real quick. That is true. Yeah, stay safe, everyone. In this house, we appreciate applesauce. You realize the song's put on the goes to responses. Yep. Aliens, lemon demon, and applesauce. Yes. Welcome to the stream, y'all. The Dragon Prince! I love the Dragon Prince. I've been waiting for them to come out with a new season for so long. but I would rather them take their time than rush it, of course. I love the Dragon Prince. Yeah, the stream was originally gonna run for like 2 hours, but we've been here for so long now. Ha! 3 hours. I did hear they might make a Wings of Fire show. Hasn't it already been, like, approved and stuff? I didn't know it was gonna be on Netflix, but I did know that they were gonna be making a show for it. And aren't the episodes gonna be like 40 minutes long or something? Which is pretty good for an animated TV show. I'm excited. Thank you. Yeah, my streams are basically just chaos, mostly. Supposed to be an anime series, don't know how good it'll be. No idea, but fingers crossed it's gonna be good. Wait, 3D animated? I mean, if they do it like, Guardians of Cool, that would be so cool, man. I've read the first arc and, like half of the second arc. I haven't gotten any further than that, though. Because isn't the writer, like, an ex-Warrior Cats author or something? They were part of the Aaron Hunter crew, I'm pretty sure. Warrior Cats. I only ever read the first arc. And I never read any more than that. But I got so into watching, like, animators and stuff on YouTube who did Warrior Cat stuff. Like, I'm still subscribed to probably, like, hundreds of Warrior Cats animators. So I still see stuff popping up in my YouTube inbox pretty much every single day of Warrior Cats content. And, like, I have no idea what's going on. I lurk, basically, in the Warrior Cats fandom just to look at the cool art, and that's about it. But I have no clue what's going on, man. Yeah, I was there for the first arc, and then that is it. They're making art go off the wall. Really? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, the Guardians of Gahul movie is, easily one of my favorite animated things. Like, I read like the first arc of that as well. And I think like the movie, like they rushed the plot quite a bit. Like the writing for the movie was not great, but the visuals were some of my favorites that I've ever seen for a 3D animated show, because they perfectly balanced the like slight realism of 3D CGI, but at the same time they still kept it very stylized, and they kept all of the characters like expressions, like they were super expressive, and it was gorgeous, and it was very, very saturated, which I really liked. Basically the complete opposite of the Lion King reanimated thing. God, I hated that so much. So, like, no. But yeah, the Guardians of Gahul movie was just a brilliant work of 3D. If you guys want to check out another 3D animated movie, which I think is brilliant, which I've seen multiple times, is Mune, Guardian of the Moon. It's on Netflix. I think it was originally in French, but it's in English on Netflix. It's a great movie, great story, great character designs, the animation is gorgeous, so watch that as well. Okay, I am nearly done with this, guys. And then I will take a look at some of the stuff that you've posted on the Discord. So if you haven't done that already, I'd recommend finishing up your stuff and posting them there, along with like a little blurb if you want to. And of course, only make sure to upload like what you've done today on there. Don't upload like any like unrelated content to that specific channel. The movie, here, let me type it into the chat so you guys have a record of it. Mune, Guardian of the Moon. Chat. E. Oh yeah, the remakes for the Lion King and the rest of the stuff, it is 100% just for money. Like, it's, you know, make something original again, please. And no, making villain backstories like Cruella and stuff, that's not what I mean. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is a masterpiece. I love DreamWorks animations. They are superior, in my opinion. You still watched it? Oh my gosh. Watch if you don't understand French, there is a English version of it on Netflix. And I would highly recommend it because it is such a good movie. It's such a good movie, and the plot is so good. The character designs are brilliant. It's so good. I've heard that the books are completely different from the movies. Isn't the audiobook narrated by, like, David Tennant or something? Because I think I checked them out once and then I just forgot to watch them. I think it was David Tennant. I still think the first movie was the best one. I really like the second one. The third one, the animation was gorgeous, but I didn't really care much for the plot. And that's the case with a lot of, like, Disney movies and stuff now, is that, like, I'll go to the theaters and stuff to watch them just for the animation, but I think the writing and stuff in a lot of them is just not good. Or at least could be a lot better, you know? Okay, one last effort to make this spacey. I'm gonna add some glowing stuff here. Okay, what have I missed in the chat? Just don't like Disney in general because of the company. Yep, corporate mouse. Corporate mouse. I would have liked the light for her if she was more unique. Yeah, I think I saw some concept art, like some early concept art for her, where she was like a lot more like, you know, monstrous, which would have been pretty cool, you know? Whereas instead, she's just been, oh, she's pasty toothless and is also kind of pink and very feminine and has eyeliner. It's like, I hate that trope. Also, Disney refuses to include any LGBTQ plus representation. I know! It's awful! Like, please. Just crumbs. Have you seen the Marvel TV series? Because I have not seen any of them. I don't have Disney Plus. So, but I have heard they're good. One of my favorite, because like I hate the trope where video game designers, movie designers, whatever, will make the female version of a certain race be like super curvy, have weird makeup and stuff like that. Like, I hate it. That's why I love Guild Wars 2, because the female Char look basically exactly the same as the men, but they also have longer claws, which is great. So if you don't know what Guild Wars 2 is, look up the Char. That's Charr. And like, there is a little bit of sexual dimorphism between the characters, between the two genders in that game. But like, they don't give, you know, like big breasts or anything to the female characters. Like, they just make them look like the male character. They just make them look like female versions of the male ones instead of looking like a completely different race with makeup and shit. Like, go look at Guild Wars 2 is good. Good designs. Yeah, in nature, most of the time, the females are actually more imposing and dangerous. Exactly! Eee! Okay. Gonna do just a little bit of light coloring. I'm not gonna do much, just because I want to get to your guys' stuff. Just doing this for just to make it just look a little bit more interesting when I upload it. And then just to show off the difference between the armor and the rest of it, I'm just going to color it in just one flat thing. So I'm not going to be fully coloring this, because otherwise this would take hours. But I may do it later. But not right now. So again, if you guys haven't already, make sure to upload your sketches to the Discord channel under the Creature Design Workshop tab, and I will get to them really soon. And yeah, if you guys want to, after we finish this up and everything, if you guys have social media accounts and you want to upload your drawing to anything, tag me, because I want to see it. And also because it'll let people know that this little workshop is what it's from. So, yeah. Just gonna finish this off real fast. Alright. That's it for my guy. Yeah. There he is. There he is. Okay. Checking out the chat. Ooh. Not sure where Twilight came into the conversation, but my god. I have never read the books, I've seen the first movie, and I only watched it to laugh at it, so. To erase OCC to tear him up and take him for the world? Yes, I agree. Alright, so yeah, this is my lad. Again, just to reiterate, I based kind of the silhouette of his head shape off of Set, but then the main thing off of a cuttlefish. I based the body off of a rhino and made him six-legged, just to be extra. Gave him some carapace armor kind of stuff, like a beetle. If I were to color it, the little circle things there would be like glowing and stuff. The armor is based off of some Egyptian armor, and so is the weaponry there. And yeah, so that's it for mine. Let me close down my references here, and I will begin to open yours. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's the full album. There we go. Instrumentals. Okay. Alright. Let's go to Discord. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. original. Okay, so this first one, which I will put up. Yes, that's my guy. File. Copy image. Create from clipboard. Alright. So this first design, which looks really cool by the way, is by, let me see, Tanuki Tricks on Discord. Let me read out their description. So, half hippo body, half now crocodile. The armor is a fake head helmet to confuse the opponent. Ooh, I like that. Its chest plate covers its chest and the whole neck, which is its weak point. They're very heavy, making them slow, but they have thick fat, making them have great defense and attack. Its main attacking weapon is a sledgehammer ball on its tail. The spikes also work as lasers. Ooh, that's fun. Although the laser damage does way less attack than hitting targets with said hammer ball, lasers are used for attacking at long distance. I really like that. See, this person definitely thought a lot about, like, utility for the whole design. I really like that. That's cool. That's cool. The real head has a massive mouth with big jagged teeth that works as a cage to keep foes in to swallow. Nice! But yeah, great job with this design. I like it. I like the concept. I love the description. I could definitely see this being like put into a game somewhere. It's cool. Ah, that's so cool. Alright. Let me open up the next one. Ba-da-ba-ba. Create new canvas. Got some traditional art here. Ooh, that's cool. This is by Dragon Queen. It says this creature, unnamed, is insectoid in nature and uses its two tails to inject venom and its beak and front arms to stab and grab. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I love the inclusion of like the Egyptian designs on like the back bit and the two tails. That's cool. That's really cool. I can imagine this like scampering around a map, and then just like once it spots the player or something, it just goes straight up to them, just high speed, just rah. I like that. Cool design. Cool design. I like that. That's really cool. Nice 3 eyes too. Cool bee. I shall pull up the next one. Two trucks. don't mind the two trucks in the background. Okay. Next one is this lovely creature, designed by Keegan, whose description is as follows. My fellow here is based off of the gods Anubis, god of chaos, Apophis, god of death, which will combine to create a more predator-based creature. Since Anubis and Apophis' animals are a jackal and a serpent, two animals whose main form of attacking is biting, the creature's main attack is the same. Nice! I like that. Again, thinking about utility. That's cool. The neck functions like a slinky, being able to lunge out of prey to about several feet, allowing it to inject its venom into prey. Cool! You've definitely given this a lot of thought, which I appreciate. That's awesome. While the arms look like they're meant for attacking as well, they're more for pinning prey to the ground, with claws digging into the victim's flesh or metal. Like jackals, they're pack creatures, and they can hunt in the dark. They both have the classic prey eyes that stay on each side of their heads, keeping an eye out for threats, and the predator eyes, which face forward so they can spot prey easier. Nice! Nice! God, I love this description. They have no armor, the mechanical scales allowing bladed weapons to be repelled. Defense is lacking when it comes to heavier weapons such as maces, however, and a good swing from one could knock one of them unconscious if it hits. See, again, that's really cool. You're describing the, you're describing its strengths and its weaknesses. I like that. That's cool. While they're not built for stealth due to clunky machine noises and their glowing lights, they make up for it with how quick they can run and how deadly they can be up close. Brilliant design. Love the description. I could definitely see this being implemented into a game. You also, like, managed to keep the sci-fi kind of theme up, which is good, because I basically completely let that go. So, great job. Awesome design. Very well done. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing everyone's messages in the chat. That's so cool. I love that. True King. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gonna pull up the next one. Let me get up here real quick. This next one is here. And designed by... Let me check out Discord. Designed by Dull Feelings. Hey. I don't know what this is, but it's basically based off of a scarab beetle. Gonna go eat 'cause I haven't eaten all day. Good, go eat. Go nourish yourself. Go get food. But yeah, I really like this design. I think that basing the bottom half on a scarab beetle, I think is really, really cool. You managed to capture like the whole like Egyptian centaur feel like very well with that. I love the shading too. I'm not sure how you managed to do all of that in such a short amount of time, but damn. I love the face. The face is really, really cool. It looks very, very alien, but you managed to, again, still keep the whole Egyptian theme with, like, the headwear and stuff. And, of course, the weapon. It looks really, really cool. I love the glowing bits, too. Absolutely fantastic. I love this creature design. This simple clothing as well. Looks very nice. I could definitely see this being, like, some kind of boss in a video game. Just, I love this design. It's really cool. This one's just really... I like the colors too, man. Cool. Alright. Let me get up the next one. Yo! Hang on. Okay, next one is... This is a big canvas! Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool, man. This is by Vinnybox. Who says design is inspired by Sobek, the Egyptian god, with a big old spear to go along with him. I imagine they live in a swampy area of the planet and are ambush hunters. The glow in the armor can dim down to not give away their position, or brighten to confuse or disorient prey. Nice! Good utility. Extra eyes can help them see more if it gets real, if it makes any sense. Overall, I'm really happy with this. You should be! You should be! This is really cool, man! Oh my god. Okay, let me read some of that. Oh my god, you even did a little design for the habitat as well. That's bloody brilliant. I love the colors too. I can't believe that you did this whole thing in that short amount of time. Wow. You're a really, really good artist. I love the shapes that you used as well. Dang. Hard armor plating, with camo and swampy water, strong draw. God, that's so cool. I love the armor too. You did a really, really good job of making it look like both traditional and also keeping it futuristic. I love the glowy effects. That's brilliant. I love your style, man. Absolutely love your style. That's so good. Good thumbnail sketches too. Crowback. That's awesome. Made out of gem found on the planet. That's so cool. Yeah, I could definitely see this one being like some kind of big like area boss, like if you had a swamp level. So good. But yeah, Vinnybox, this is just brilliant design. Brilliant design. Alright. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let's see, here's my Bastet-inspired centaur. The image doesn't look like it's uploading. Not sure why. If you have like a DeviantArt or something ghostly, that should probably work. If you upload it to your stash or something and then send a link. Where are we? I'll go on to the next one. Alright. Don't mind me just jamming to the music. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. This one is by Citra Draws Lemons says, this lady was formerly inspired by Sobek, but then moved on from that to basically a fantasy croc. I'm thinking about her species doesn't really make her own tech, hence the minimal and primitive clothing style. Nice. They have powerful tails and legs, and sails are mostly for display purposes. Cool. I love the kind of like round, the round feel that you have here. Like the torso I think looks really, really cool. I love the design of the armor on the right side. That's cool. The fins are beautiful too, nicely done. Yeah, boop snoot! Boop snoot! I now want to boop the snoot. I too want to boop the snoot. But yeah, really, really good design. Nice thick tail. I'd imagine this character would be a very, very powerful swimmer. Looks great. Yeah, I really, really like the details of the head as well. Nicely done. Cool beans. Alright, let me scroll down. Ah, there it is. Okay. So Ghostly has uploaded their art in 2 parts. Let me open up both things and then I'll see if I can stitch them together. There's the top half, and there's the lower half. Give me a sec, and I'll just pop them together. Canvas from clipboard. Okay. Canvas, change size, height, 2000. Underneath. Boop. So yeah, something like that, I think. For the... Sorry, I'm not stitching it together too well, but... Move them up a little bit. There we go. Cool. So yeah, this is Ghost's drawing. Let me scroll back up to their description. Basta inspired centaur. It took centaur a bit too literally and used a horse body even though cat body would make more sense. That is a-okay. She's a mage and for guarding treasure. Ooh, I like that. I like that concept. Cool armor. I like the armor. The armor's cool. And I also like the little flame on top of her head there. Nice. I think Basta is probably one of my favorite Egyptian gods. I also just like, you know, cat. The extra eyes is a nice touch, too. Cool. Nicely done. Alright. Moving on. Gonna open up the next one. This next one is a 3D model. Here, let me just close this. Next one is a 3D model. Which is really cool. 3D art is just amazing, man. Alright, let me just look at the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna do something like this again. Didn't get mine finished, so I posted work in progress because I got distracted in the chat. Like, do something. I absolutely do want to do something like this again because I feel like you guys enjoyed it. I certainly had a lot of fun. So I definitely do want to do something like this again. So just keep your eyes out for an announcement on that. So yeah, I probably will be doing this again. Alright, let me read the description for this. Fortunately not done, definitely shouldn't have been in the chat so much. But here's the work in progress. Creature character's forearms, quadruple wield is very agile. I love it! That's really cool, man. I wish I knew how to use things like ZBrush. I want to learn. That's definitely something on my like bucket list is learning how to do 3D art. That's fantastic. Yeah. I like the 2 sets of arms as well. That's cool. Gotcha. Oh, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you guys had fun. Let me just scroll down to make sure that I haven't missed anyone else. Okay, here's another one. Okay, this next one Let me zoom in a bit here. I like the background too. Wow. Nice. Okay, this next one is by Draconet, Mr. Owlus. And the description says, Anubis cursed after losing his sacred artifact while trying to recover a lost soul that soon came back into the mortal realm. I like this. You got some story behind that. Nice. He uses a prosthetic arm after the curse tore his arm apart. Wears a necklace which constantly warns him of how much corruption he's carrying. Nice. Hind legs are designed as that of the lizards, since some lizards are capable of recovering lost limbs. Ooh. Nice. Now he wanders the world trying to recover his artifact on the distant future land as he tries to avoid succumbing to the corruption. This is so cool, man. You created an entire story to go along with this. Nicely done. Yeah, I like the mix of both horse legs and then also, like, putting some lizard stuff in there, too. That's cool. And then you've got, like, the space theme with the, like, the pyramids at the back and everything. Nicely done. I like it. Okay. I think that's the last one in the Discord chat. If anyone else wants to, add theirs to the chat last minute, just pop it in there, on the Discord, and I will get to it if I can. Let me switch back to my guy real quick. Here we go. Yeah, so when I was designing this guy, I just kind of envisioned more of like a tanky character, so I imagine that this mob would probably be placed outside of like a dungeon or something like that. Very much like a heavy-hitting guy, probably like guarding some treasure chests or something. Yeah. Honestly, I gave that whole spiel about wanting to keep function in mind, and I just went entirely for appearance. So, you know, there's me, not listening to my own advice. But yeah, so I had a ton of fun with this little workshop. I absolutely loved chatting with you guys as well in the chat. Thank you for being respectful, and for encouraging everyone else as well. This has been such a blast. Just vibing with the Lemon Demon music at the end as well. So I think that this little experiment of a workshop turned out really well. I definitely want to do it again in the future, because I think that this prompt went very well. I'd probably do it in the same format, so, you know, timed, like, time for references and thumbnails and stuff, but it would just be a different prompt. And then we would do the same thing with, like, sharing the stuff at the end. So, I think that's about it. If you guys feel inspired by the prompt and you want to do, like, that prompt again or anything like that, feel free to still upload some stuff into the Discord channel under the Creature Design Workshop. And I'll get to them when I can. I'm not on Discord, like, a huge amount. I'm not the best at communication. But if you guys have any questions at any time, just reach out and I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for your support and for coming out to this. I hope you had fun. Thanks for listening to my ramblings and for sketching with me. We've all just been vibing. So, yeah. Alright. I think I will probably end now. Have a good day / night / morning, wherever your time zone is. Thanks for vibing with me. Have a great rest of your day / night. Go hydrate, stretch as well. I'm gonna go on a walk, personally. And then chug some chalky milk. So, yeah. Alright. Well, bye!